Steve Passanelli here with Tech Savvy Agent. I'm here with Your MLS Search. They make a product called YourFEED. Megan, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks so much.
Alan,
Hey.
how you doing?
Very good.
Now, I first learned about this product. Megan was walking by the booth. I asked her, what she did. She was walking to her booth. We're at the KW family reunion here, and she said she had a product that would automatically post to 9 social networks, unique content on a continuous basis, generating a lot of backlinks. And I'm going to be real honest, right off the bat, when I heard it, I'm like, there is no way, because she said it was $49. And I know people, doing unique content, they charge $600 a month. So I'm like, all right, how is this true? What's this service all about? So I went down and checked them out, and I guess we'll start with them kind of telling you what's going on with their system.
Well, Alan's a developer, so he actually developed the product, but the bottom line is agents don't have time to post on 9 different sites. So Alan has automated it, so literally 24/7 you have 15 organic, unique posts going on a daily basis to 9 different social media websites.
That's right. We're posting to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Posterous, WordPress, Blogger, Tumblr, Flickr, and Picasa.
Wow. So no 2 posts are the same.
Never.
Nope.
All right. Now, for someone that would say, hey, I have a Facebook account already, have a Twitter account, and I manage those accounts, and I don't want anybody posting anything random. What would you say to that?
Well, obviously, we don't want to alienate anybody's friends on Facebook or anything like that, so we can turn any one of the services on or off.
Okay.
We can also set up new accounts. And that's one thing I should point out. Not all agents have Facebook and Twitter
Sure.
and YouTube and all that.
Sure.
We actually, as part of the service, we set them up and optimize the accounts for them as well.
Okay.
When I say optimize, I mean based on geography, based on who the realtor is. We optimize the accounts and set them up so that they're going to get some SEO bang out of the accounts themselves as well.
So these posts, people are probably worried about the posts. I'm sure the viewers at home are like, what the heck are they going to be posting to these accounts, and why is it going to be relevant to me and my website?
We post 2 primary types of information. The first type of information is listings. So we will post 1 listing per day to each of the 9 different social media sites.
Okay.
And then 1 market stat per day. This isn't like syndication to Zillow or Trillia where we're going to try to dump all their listings at once. We want to maintain a slow, organic trickle of information going out to these different sites.
But I don't want the same listing posted the same exact way to 8 or 9 different places. So are they unique listings?
They're totally unique. Yep. Every single site has a completely unique post. So, for example, on YouTube...
How's that possible? How do you do that?
Well, okay,
Sorry to cut you off.
Tell him the secret.
How is that possible?
That is a trade secret, and I don't know. We maintain a database of about 500,000 different unique sentences. The sentences are all positive, descriptive sentences. They're categorized based on things like property type and class and things like that. They also all have variables in them, so we automatically insert city names, subdivision names, prices, bedrooms, bathrooms, addresses, the name of the realtor, all that kind of information. We're also tapping into some other databases for demographic information and market statistic information, and all that gets put together and randomly jumbled around so that the posts are always organic and unique.
Okay, and you were telling me earlier that users can actually change the post after the fact, or they can stop a post from going out if they don't want it to go out.
Absolutely.
Through your back-end engine.
Yeah. We when we set you up with the 9 different social media sites, we give you the usernames and passwords. They're yours. You own the accounts. So anytime that we're posting for you, you can go and log into, let's say, WordPress or Tumblr, and you can edit that post after the fact. It's a lot easier to take a post that's been created for you with, let's say, 20 or 30 photos in the post and go in and actually edit it rather than starting from scratch.
So what's the goal of the system? Because is the goal to take these 9 sites and to get them to the top of the search engines, or is the goal to actually create all of these backlinks and link them to the agent's website?
The goal of the system is simple. It's to generate more leads for the agent in any way possible. So whether a user is going on to Google and doing a search and finding that agent on their Tumblr blog, or whether that agent is being found on their primary website, we don't care as long as they're being found. So 2 things are happening. One is all of the link backs are pushing human traffic back to the agent's website. At that point, obviously, it's up to the agent to use good conversion tactics to convert that traffic into leads. The other thing that's happening is Google, we know, is indexing a lot of that content out there, and we know that as Google's indexing the content, it's also going to help to elevate the SERP, the search engine result placement, for that realtor based on that geography and those keywords.
And they have the one control panel. So they have one control panel where they can literally go and post to all 9 of the different websites. Again, independently, different content from one control panel.
Yeah, the control panel is actually really cool. They were showing it to me earlier. I'll link to the control panel and do a video so you guys can see what it looks like on the back end, because that's one of the most unique things I think about the product is the ability to go in, and you even provide like best practices. So if someone tries to post the same thing to 2 or 3 different places and it's the same exact content, then the system's going to automatically prompt them and say, hey, you better not do that.
Right.
Yeah. So the backlinks to each of the websites, I asked you about this earlier, but having all these backlinks and having that amount of backlinks that quickly, is there any adverse effects that people are going to have in the Google rankings?
We haven't seen any negative effects at all. We've been able to take agents that had 0 presence on Google and get them up to the top of the SERPs in a matter of 2 or 3 months.
And is that the average, for someone to start this, nothing happens day one, obviously. They get a cool system and a back end, but the results don't occur. It takes a while. So is that 2-3 months is when you start seeing something?
Yeah, and it also depends on how competitive the specific market is. So there is going to be some differences being seen based on how competitive the market is.
And your product, you're not locking anybody in. It's a month-to-month subscription.
No contract. There's no contract.
So if it's not working after, you'd want to give it some time. Of course, this isn't something you try out for a month. You give it 6 months and see how it's working. If it doesn't work, they cancel. But they take each and every account that you guys created with them.
All 9 social media sites that we've optimized, they take with them, and they're theirs to keep, and we give them the keys.
And we're not filtering all the link backs that we're talking about. We're not bouncing them off of us, and then to the realtor site. They are linking directly to their site. So if they cancel, all of the backlinks that we've generated over the course of, if it's 6 months, it's going to be like 2,500 links.
Right.
They're all going to continue to work.
Right. And so you create the spokes, and they have the hub, or you actually can sell them the hub, which would be their website, because you have a package where it's a website and all these spokes and all the content.
Correct.
Together.
Yep.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do is, again, I'm going to dive into the video after we're done. Maybe we can Skype and I'll get you in on that too.
Yep.
I want to thank you guys for sharing your time with me.
Thanks so much. We totally appreciate it.